Hi, folks. We might be on a new stream now. You might be just tuning in this morning, but it is Saturday, June the 4th. We're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Ken Hovey is down in Gypsum. He's enjoying the morning.
Let's go to Alpine Kind.
Oh, we're gonna check out a quick interview though before we go to Ken. This is with Charlie Kennedy over at Alpine Kind in Beaver Creek. Enjoy.
Hi there, I am joined with Sally January, who is the owner of this brand new store, Alpine Kind, here in the heart of Beaver Creek Village, and she's going to show us inside and show us what we have. Come and join us. So Sally, tell us, when did you rebrand? Because this was a different store prior to this.
Right, well, the concept is the same. The store has been here for about 4 years now, but just last week we rebranded to change our name from Siempre Viva, formerly, to Alpine Kind, which refers to kind of what we do here in our shop, which is supporting our mountain community as well as promoting a fun outdoor lifestyle.
I love that. So what was the idea behind the new name?
With our growing retail presence here in Beaver Creek and with the impacts of COVID, our business model kind of shifted. So it was kind of time to rebrand and have a name that's more specific to what we do now.
Well, I totally love the new name. And tell us what we can find in the store, because it looks like you have a selection for men, women, kids, stationery.
Correct. So we have so much to offer here in the shop. We have everything from a full hat wall for the whole family, for men, for women. We have an entire kids section. We really focus on gifts that remind our guests of their trip up here to the mountains, as well as supporting different artisans that I've met through my retail journey.
I love it. I love hats. I have a hat obsession. So
yes.
I don't find many stores that have a selection like this, so it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really fun to curate a selection of different size and styles of hats. When people come up here, I think they forget or don't realize how close we are to the sun, and so it happens to be one of our most popular things in the shop.
I love it. And show us the kids section.
Yeah, let's go back here.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
I especially love these hoodies. The après all day. These are my favorite hoodies so far.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's lots of fun things. In our kids section, we also strive to provide different fun things that require the kids to go outside and play. One of my favorite things in the shop is this little solar print kit where they can take it outside and find some nature and make prints of it. So different things like that, where if you're visiting and want to keep your kids busy while you're staying here, you can come and find something.
I love that so much. And you've got some cute kids hats, because I know being a mom, I struggle to find small enough fun hats, so they've got a selection here.
Correct. We work with several fun local vendors who make all of our hats, including Ski Town All-Stars and Locale Outdoor. So lots of hats to keep your kids covered up in the sun.
I love it. And let's take a quick look at your stationery.
Okay, let's go over there.
That's a big hit.
Yeah,
here.
it is.
I mean, you've got everything here.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a gift for someone, I mean, so these are locally made?
Yeah, these are. This is Augustina, who lives here in the valley, and she has this awesome pixelization art that she does just for us in the shop. And we have Beaver Creek art, as well as we have Carrie Calvin, who's out of Eagle, who makes these fun prints.
But they've literally got everything for men, women, kids, gifts, stationery. I love. So come and check it out right by the ice rink in the heart of Beaver Creek, Alpine Kind. Thank you so much, Sally.
Thank you.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best.
Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets at silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
Hey, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm just going through my schedule of events. We'll get to the weather and also share with you what's going on at the block party here in Eagle. I'm actually on the Boneyard stage looking down Broadway right here on the corner of Broadway and 2nd Street. And I have the lineup for you and also the website, blockpartyeagle.com. Let's get to your weather details and bring those up full screen so that you can check those out. Depending on where you're at in the valley will depend on the temperatures, but for the most part, our entire valley is expected to have mostly sunny skies with just a hint of a chance at showers by Monday or Tuesday. But otherwise, we're going to see temperatures down here, down valley in the 70s. Could feel quite a bit warmer. Load up on the sunscreen and hydrate, especially if you're going to be out here dancing in the streets on Broadway, which many people are going to be doing. As you read along on that, again, temperatures throughout the valley, primarily in the 70s, overnight lows in the 40s, and as always, be prepared for ever-changing weather conditions. It can happen at a moment's notice. We always suggest taking along, a rain jacket, windbreaker, fleece. Keep it in your car, as you just never know, right? It's life in the mountains. Temperatures can change very quickly, and I know that's probably one of the most random weather reports, but that's just how it is. You can expect those daytime highs to be in the 70s, overnight lows in the 40s, and then take it while it's here. I'm looking overhead right now. There is not a cloud in the sky. It is a bluebird day, and if you listen, you can hear the birds chirping up here. They're getting ready for a big day. All right, here's your schedule of events for the block party here in Eagle, and it is a long list. And forgive my lighting here. I'm actually standing on the stage giving you a clear view down, and you can actually see the 2nd stage on the far end of Broadway. They have 3, potentially I think 4 stages that are set up here, but the way it works out today for Saturday, gates will open at 1:30. Now here at the Boneyard stage, which is on Broadway and 2nd Street, Railroad Earth, they play from 9 p.m. till 10:30. Ripe plays from 7 to 8:30, and then Leftover Salmon, they're going to kick it off. They'll be here from 4 to 5:30. Now, if you go down further, I'm just looking on my schedule, that is called the Haymaker stage. That's on Broadway and 4th. So 2 streets down, they're going to have Sam Bush playing from 5:30 to 7. They have Eric Krasno in the Assembly. He plays from 2:30 to 4. And then on the 2nd Street stage, this is where the other one is. If I was to make a hard right-hand turn and go right past the Inner Light Juice, which, by the way, those are delicious. You feel healthier just consuming one of those, and walk about 100 yards. That is the 2nd Street stage. The Runaway Grooms are playing from 2 to 3:30, and Liver Down by the River, or Liver Down the River. I think that's the name. They're playing from 5:30 to 7. I'm going to scoot over just a little bit, and although it is kind of hard to see, one of my favorite things that takes place at the block party is right here. They have the VIP lounge set up, but tomorrow on Sunday, starting at 10:30 in the morning and going to noon, is Bloodies and Bluegrass with Leftover Salmon. So they're going to be performing there. This is a special extra ticket that you need to purchase, but they have bottomless mimosas and Bloody Marys tomorrow, and that is definitely one of my favorites. And I just want to say, awesome job to everybody for putting this together. The block party has been much missed for the past couple years, and although, we've seen some changes to the actual event over the years, the tradition of this is alive and well, and just want to say thank you so much to everybody that has been either volunteering or working hard to get this to happen, because it is such a special thing for the community of Eagle. And I can tell you, a lot of people, Cameron, have arrived into the area to check this out. There is camping that's available on the north side of the river, on the other side over by the community center and over by the ag center. So people are living in a van down by the river, and then they're coming here and they're partying all day and celebrating Eagle and the block party, because this is a good one. Have you ever been to this party?
Yeah, Ken, I went to Block Party 2018, I think is the first year that I went to it. A friend of mine actually hooked me up with some VIP tickets, which was incredible. I was living the life. But yeah, it's really the start of summer down in Eagle, even though, it's been warm down there for a little bit.
It is. It's a great party. It's a great tradition. People that know a bit about the history, it was actually started by Andy Jessen and his amazing wife, Amanda Jessen from Bonfire Brewing. Unfortunately, Bonfire Brewing no longer, but the tradition of the block party continues. And I know that Andy is smiling down from above, happy and dancing right along with everyone. So it's great. It's a little bit melancholy for me personally, but man, it is so good to see everyone come back and the secret's out. You know, I say it about Western Eagle County. People know about Gypsum and they darn sure know about Eagle now. And this party in particular puts it on the map. And there's other things that are going on, Cameron. I don't know if you have the schedule of events, but apparently there's like a bike race that's going on the other side of town.
Yeah, that's
I think
right,
there's
Ken.
like it's Eagle Day, right?
Oh my gosh, there's so much happening down in Eagle, and you know you're mentioning about kind of history. You know, another event that's got a great history is the GoPro Mountain Games coming up on their 20th anniversary here. Ken, do you remember the first year that you went to that event?
I do. I actually, yes, very well. Before it was the GoPro Mountain Games, it was called the Teva Mountain Games. Before that, it was called the Jeep Whitewater Series. It actually started off as a downriver kayak event in Minturn where they would race on the Eagle River, and it slowly kind of changed over the years. It went from Minturn down to Avon. They used to have the race complete down there. Then it went from Vail down to Avon. And then, you know, the crew at Untraditional Marketing, there's your plug for Joe Blair and Joel Heath. They took it over, turned it into the Teva Mountain Games, incorporated the Home State Creek Race, and then GoPro came on board with it a few years ago, and it has just carried on. I've actually been a competitor at the GoPro Mountain Games every year that it's ever existed, as well as the Teva Mountain Games, and to date myself, even went back as far as competing in the Jeep Whitewater Series back in the day. So
I won't. So what you're saying is,
here.
don't mention exactly how many years the Mountain Games have been, even though they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. Is that what you're saying? Not to date yourself?
Hey man, I turned 51 this year. I'm happy to have made it this far.
You look
so
great, Ken.
Great to see you though, Cameron. I think I'm going to wrap things up here in just a moment. They're getting things set up here on the stage for the block party, but go online, blockpartyeagle.com to purchase your tickets. And I highly recommend, if you can't make it here today, go to the Bloodies and Bluegrass tomorrow. That is a special ticket. That is a fun event.
Absolutely. Hey, Ken, thanks so much. Appreciate you joining us this morning on the show. Before we wrap, I'll let Ken go. But before we wrap, I want to take a quick look. We've got some B-roll from the Mountain Games. Just want to talk you through kind of what to expect. It's coming up next week, Tuesday, down in Minturn through Sunday. You see, we got concerts. There's kayaking there in the village. The amphitheater's gonna be rocking and rolling. Bike races. Oh my goodness. So get out there. You can be a pro. You can be a Joe. You can be a spectator enjoying the dogs. We got Dogtown, and this is the 20th anniversary of the GoPro Mountain Games. Hey, Leah, can we pull up the website to that photo about the cash prizes? So there's like over $130,000 in cash prizes to win. And there's lots of categories, lots of events. But just as a special treat before we go, there's yours truly there, the photo. That's from the 10K, the Adidas Terex 10K trail run last year. I took a spill. I took a little fall. But, hey, I got back up. I wiped myself off, and I completed the race, finished strong. Lots of fun to be had next week. We're going to wrap the show here just a moment. We thank you for joining us. You're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, Outside TV Channel 17. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to chime in the chat. But, yeah, we've got a great week coming up, Mountain Games. So much more happening this weekend down in Eagle. Summer is here. Summer is alive. It is a great time to be in the Vail Valley, and we appreciate you joining us here on Vail Valley Live. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:30.
Oh, say bye to Ken.
What was that?